we had an enormous amount of testimony today, and very moving, very well stated, very eloquent testimony. And I understand the concerns and the passions of the people that testified. I think a lot of the people who are have been on the mountain, who've been standing by the side of the road, who've been at the encampment, are wonderful people, very good people. I'm very concerned, though, that I hear a number of people testify that they are prepared to place boulders in the road again. I heard a number of people testify that they're prepared to block the road again. And as we've said here before, we actually did take an oath to uphold the laws. We have our enforcement people who are also, their job is to uphold the laws. And at this point, the law does say that if the telescope construction people come through, that they have a right to come through. The only people who can change that right now is the only people are a court, and we are required to uphold that. So our people need the tools to keep order on the mountain, and for that reason, I'm going to move to approve C2 as it was presented today.
This is very painful for me. It's probably painful for all of us, but for me, it's very painful. But when Governor Abercrombie asked me to serve on the land board, he called me up and asked me to serve. And I said, "You want me on the land board?" He said, "I want you on the land board." And I said, why you want me on the land board? And only thing he told me was, take the rock out of my shoe. And I didn't quite understand what he meant, but he didn't want to talk about it any more than that. And now I'm here, and I took the oath. All right? And I'm going to do my job correct, even though I got strong feelings for my Hawaiian clients and my Hawaiian neighbors and my Hawaiian family.
Kanawai Mamalahoe was quoted several times today, and it was in several testimonies that we received, and that goes both ways. The safe and respectful use of the road is important to everybody. And I'm disappointed that that hasn't been upheld. I'm disappointed in the words of violence that have been used, maybe not in this room today, but definitely on both sides of the conversation. I feel for our daycare officers, and I appreciate your testimony and what you stand for. Of all the tools that we have, I don't know that we're using the right tool right now. And I don't know that we've given you the right tools and all the tools and resources that you could use as well. It's conflicting. I hear you guys talk, and I feel the same way you do. Having said that, we just had the emergency rules for the Loli last meeting. When it came to impacts to natural resources, we received a certain amount of information on species. I didn't receive that about the natural resources at this point in time.
I miss talking about our daycare acting boss. I'm very impressed by your comment. You really spoke from the heart. You're the man on the spot. You were there, and we got to back you up. And we got to have your men they have to have good feeling in their heart that they're doing the right thing. So we got to be there for you guys. And I recognize that today. And I think that's really important. So you tell your boys, have a good feeling, because we're going to back you up. We're going to watch your back. The other thing is, we want the university to look into having if I didn't already say this, having your rangers have police powers. Talk to the president, chairman of the board of regents. See how do we accomplish that? Do we need to go through legislation? I'm not sure whether you guys have to make rules or the board of regents got to make rules. I'm not sure how that's to be done, or whether that's under present rules now that need to be need to be looked at with fresh eyes, I'm not sure. But for the same reasons that we have opportunities for a clear and present danger, is the words I would use, for prior intervention before things happen under constitutional law, we have that same reason that the rangers need to have police powers, because emergencies are going to arrive when we least expect it on the mountain. There's more people, there's more traffic, there's more tension. Thank you, everybody, for coming and all of your comments, and I'm going to remember this day for a long time.
Kukiai Mauna!
Kukiai.
Kukiai
Any
Mauna!
other comments?
I'll see you on the mountain.
Any other comments? Discussion? If not, the motion is to approve the rule as submitted today.
There's no assurance.
And there's
or
a second?
lines. There's been a lot of assurances
second.
just now.
I second the motion.
You did. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Ole.
Ole.
Motion's passed. Meeting's adjourned.